evening, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Catalyst is fortunate to have RBC's long-standing support for the work that we do. And Dave, your personal commitment is making a difference. You are a thought leader who understands that having the right people in the right roles in an inclusive culture helps teams innovate and organizations grow. Thank you for chairing tonight's dinner and serving as a valued member of the Catalyst Canada Advisory Board. My job this evening is to introduce the new Executive Director of Catalyst Canada, Tanya Van Biezen. But I could not be home in Canada without offering a comment on something that's going on in the world tomorrow. Of course, if Hillary Clinton is elected president, she will make history as the first woman president of the United States. But an important overlooked fact is that her election would also mean that 3.5 members of the G7 will be women: Merkel, May, Clinton, and Trudeau. I think we'd all agree that the campaign has been divisive. And in many ways, the campaign in the US has served as a backdrop for the tensions that we have seen around the world. Tensions that have been driven by too many people feeling excluded from economic progress and opportunities. Yet from Prime Minister Trudeau's declaration, because it's 2015, to our welcoming of Syrian refugees, Canada has been a beacon of hope, reminding the world that human progress is propelled by those who intentionally embrace differences with open minds and open hearts. But let's not forget that the diversity we celebrate tonight did not happen by accident. It is rooted in the intentional policy choices of government and the personal choices of immigrants to this country. By being here, new Canadians make us a more diverse country. But it is by embracing their differences that we choose to build a more inclusive country. Put simply, diversity is a fact. Inclusion is a choice. And whether it's in communities or workplaces, inclusion is where human potential is unlocked and innovation thrives. Over the past year, as I've traveled globally, I've been proud that Canada's story stands in stark contrast to so much of the divisiveness that we see in the world. But when I am asked to talk about the progress that we have made in this country toward true gender equality in business leadership, I have to acknowledge that our record is unequal to who we are as a country. And so tonight, I challenge everyone in this room to chart the next chapter of Canada's great story by following the example of the 2016 Catalyst Canada Honours champions that we celebrate tonight and asking, what can I do to shift the conversation from unconscious bias to conscious inclusion? Because it's very clear to me that great countries and great companies have moved beyond asking why diversity matters to asking how we can create more inclusive cultures together. Guiding you, Canada's business leaders in this journey, will be the newest member of the Catalyst team, Tanya Van Biezen. Tanya has been a catalyst for change at the most senior levels of corporate Canada. She is a recognized thought leader with deep experience in high-level executive searches, Most recently, she co-led the financial services practice at Spencer Stuart and was a key member of the Canadian board's practice, focusing on executive search assignments at the board, CEO, and general management levels. She also led the firm's Canadian diversity practice, specializing in the placement of chief diversity officers and diverse slates of candidates across all search assignments. I knew Tanya was exactly the right leader for Catalyst Canada after reflecting on the impressive career she's built, helping organizations to address people issues and to leverage the value of inclusive workplaces as a strategic priority. With her vision, commitment, and unique perspective on Canadian business and leadership, I couldn't be more excited to have Tanya lead our efforts here in Canada. Please join me in welcoming Tanya to the stage.